So Kit, in response to your video last week, I would welcome you to the grand outdoors, specifically Kit, the grand outdoors of Crystal Palace Park. It is a little past 6 o'clock in the evening. I am taking a nice walk to record this vlog. It's still gloriously light. This is one of the many things that I enjoy about falling down a hill. It's not one of the many things I enjoy about falling downhill. It's one of the many things, I'm still falling downhill, that I enjoy about summer, is that it's still perfectly light in the evenings. So yeah, your last video sort of prompted me to think about how I make my vlogs, because you challenged me, A, to do this outside, which I'm doing as you can see, but also to make a vlog with no edits in it. I sort of realised that in some of my vlogs I've been putting in jump cuts, not really for the sake of making a better vlog, but for the sake of practicing my editing, which isn't really the right reason for doing it. So this is a test video with absolutely no edits, as you suggested, although I would quibble with your definition of no edits, because last week you quite clearly put a caption on your video saying creepy woman. I hope I won't have the necessity of doing that, but you can't argue that your video was unedited, because it was. Get on a very squeaky bicycle behind me. So yeah. So why has this week been awesome? Well, okay, this week I pre-ordered my copy of The Fault in Our Stars. As you probably don't know, not being a nerd fighter for reasons unknown to all of humanity, The Fault in Our Stars is a new book by John Green that is now scheduled to come out on January the 10th, 2012, instead of sometime in May 2012. The publishing date was moved back by a huge 5 months, which I'm changing on because my left arm's starting to hurt, is a feat almost unprecedented in publishing history. And why did they do this? Because essentially essentially the publishing industry is very scared of the power of Nerdfighteria Kit. The book received so many pre-orders that the publishing company contacted John Green and told him that they were going to move the publishing date back by 5 months. So this is excellent news. As I said, it's hardly ever done to move the publishing date back. If you compare it to other major book releases, compare it to Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows, for example. Harry Potter, my favourite book, many people's favourite book. Despite receiving a hugely greater number of pre-orders than John Green's The Fault in Our Stars, the publication date was actually moved back by a few months. I think, I may get this wrong, but I think it's because they thought it would be distasteful to publish the book on the 7th of July, 2007, when the previous year there had been London bombings on that date. And that's frankly a bollocks reason, Kit, because the 7th of the 7th, 07, would have been a brilliant date to publish Harry Potter 7. But they missed out on that opportunity, so screw them. That's really the only thing I can think of to talk about in this vlog, because I was in school most of this week, sorting out the music library. It was fun. It wasn't. It was extremely dusty. Lake and ducks and things. Are there any ducks? There's some ducks. There's some ducks there. Zoom. Zoom out. Ducks. Yeah, it's extremely dusty. I was dusty today too, because at my work experience with an IT firm, I was changing some graphics cards on some computers that are older than me. Well, they're not, but they look it. And yeah, very dusty in there. So that's my week. School, pre-ordering books, getting dusty, ducks. That's my week. So I look forward to your video next week, where hopefully you'll have done something interesting. I can see holiday videos not being as interesting as school time videos, purely because in the holidays we have the general awesomeness of it being the holidays. In school we have to find extra things to compensate for the suck that is being at school. So I look forward to your video next week. I would like you to tell us, again relating this to the content of this video, I would like you to tell us about your favourite book. Mine, as you know, is Harry Potter. I have a very extreme nerdiness about Harry Potter. I'm not actually entirely sure what your favourite book is. I think if you have told me, I can't remember. So that's good. So yeah, tell us about your favourite book, and I will look forward to seeing your video next week. Bye bye everyone. Since when does Coke grow on trees? Seriously? Awesome.